The No Fate channel, checking in. On this episode of Dad's Energy Drink Review, I am reviewing the top 3 flavors of Reign Total Body Fuel energy drink, at least according to Google. I thought it would be fun to just Google top 3 Reign flavors and see what it came up with. Let me know, comments below, your favorite Reign energy drink flavor. Simple as that. Drop it in the comments below. Let's see if it makes this top 3, and let's see if this top 3 is actually correct. So coming in at number 1 is Melon Mango. Coming in number 2, according to Google anyway, Lemonheads. And then finally rounding out the top 3, we've got Reign Total Body Fuel Razzleberry. And we're going to try all 3 today. I'm going to give you my ranking. We're going to go over the ingredients, and we're going to see if Google has it right. From my past experience, I happen to find that they come close but not accurate. I happen to think it ends up being like probably the most frequently sold versus the favorite flavors in terms of what's people's perception. Oftentimes some of the favorite flavors are the hardest to come by, but that's how it goes. If this is your first time to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below. On this series, I review an energy drink on every episode. Today, bonus episode. I've got 3 for the price of 1. So let's just go over this Reign energy drink fuel very, very quickly. Serving size 1 can, total carbohydrates, 3 grams of carbohydrates, 0 grams of sugar. We've got vitamins, potassium, B6, B12, niacin, electrolytes, magnesium. They claim to have BCAAs in here, leucine, valine, and isoleucine. I never hold any stock to that with regards to these energy drinks because they don't give the amount. And frankly, BCAAs tend to be a bit overrated, especially if you're in a caloric surplus. But for the caffeine, and that's what we get this bad boy for, right? The caffeine. That's where most of, if not all of the energy is coming from. 300 milligrams. That's quite a lot. Keep in mind, 100 is like your basic home cup of coffee. Like 120, maybe even 150, you're looking at like a Starbucks medium or a Starbucks large. And then 300, man, you're looking at like turbo shots. And just to reference, caffeine count in coffee. So 300 is an exorbitant amount for most of us. But let's get into the cost. I think I paid $2.50 for these at, I paid $2 a piece at Walmart, walmart.com, Wally World. And these range in price depending on where you get them, if you buy a case of them, and so on and so forth. But speaking of a case, let's talk about the rating system. So in this energy drink review, this Dad's energy drink review, I simply give a rating from 1 to 10. How does it work? Anything over a 9, you should probably have a case on hand. So when you want an energy drink, because that flavor is that good. 8 to 9 is something that you would pick up on the fly when you run into a store and you're running low on energy. You know, you got those big days where you're heading to Target, Home Depot, maybe even Bed Bath & Beyond if there's time. And then 6 to 7 is something that, 7 to 8 is something if there's a sale, if you can pick it up for like $1 a can, you snatch it up on the go and you're just glad you got a deal. And then 6 to 7 is really like where we get the cutoff, right? Really where it has to be a crazy sale or you have to get it for free, like your buddy's just tossing you an energy drink because he had one. Anything below a 5 is really undrinkable. It's really like lighter fluid, like nasty stuff that's really, really undrinkable that you gotta like really just shotgun just for the caffeine. But frankly, most of the stuff today, the parity level of these energy drinks is getting closer and closer in terms of competition. Very few times have I hit a 5 or below. So that's just how it is. But hopefully that reference point gives you an idea of how these flavors handle. I usually don't rate the ingredients because it's very subjective, but I will tell you by the end of this video how I liked this Reign 300 milligrams of caffeine. So listen, I got a ton of stuff to do today. We got 3 energy drinks to review. Let's pop the top. It's election day. Drop a comment below if you voted. Hopefully you did your American duty and you voted today or voted ahead of time. Cheers to whoever wins. Hopefully it's just peaceful. This country needs just some peace and quiet for a little while. Okay, Reign. We're going to start with number 1, Melon Mania. We're going hard in the paint. Pop the top. Boom. Now, most of these energy drinks pour clear. I do like to pour them just for the heck of it to see how they pour. That one, boom, pours clear, which is nice. Frankly, I don't like to see energy drinks or any company putting in artificial coloring because it's one thing your body does not have to necessarily digest or process. As far as flavoring, this is flavored with sucralose. That's how they get the calories so low. Cheers, Melon Mania. Melon Mania is really, really good. So carbonation on these, for me, tends to be medium high. High would be like a Coke, can of Coke, right? Medium would be less. Medium high is between medium and a can of Coke, right? So medium high on these, I mean, if you chug them, you're obviously going to get more burps. You're going to feel more of the carbonation. If you're sipping this, you're probably going to think this is probably medium to medium low carbonation. But for me, medium high is where it stands. And very, very good flavor. I can see why many people would like this flavor because it's going to be probably like a stand-up single every time. I don't think you're going to ever be disappointed. You get that nice melon flavor. It is on the sweeter side of things, but frankly, I have found that I like things less sweet. So for many of you, you're probably going to find this to be just in your bullseye in terms of sweetness. Pretty good. You get that nice melon flavor, everything you would expect. And you get that sweet, almost like a candy, but not a candy, right? So you get that melon flavor, you get that sweetness, but it's not like over the top, super, super candy. Okay, final score is an 8-9. It doesn't crack the top where I'm gonna run out and buy a case of it, but certainly in the top level of scores, certainly a flavor I'm not gonna think twice of when it comes to picking it up again when I see it in the store. All right, we need to move on to these other two because we've got Lemonheads and we've got Razzleberry. Let's do, what do you want to do next? You want to do Razzleberry or you want to do Lemonheads? Lemonhead? Okay, we're going to go second. Second on the list was Lemonheads. Let's do Lemonheads next. It is the day after the election, and as expected, there is no known new president or president-elect. We're just rolling on. Hopefully, when you're watching this video, you know who the President of the United States is going to be come the new inauguration. That's not the right word. I'll put that word right here because I can't spell. The new elected president is. Hopefully you're happy with the result and hopefully calm has been restored. But we're moving on. We are rolling with another 300 milligrams of caffeine, and we've got Lemonheads. The previous version of Rain definitely did the trick in terms of those 300 milligrams. I happen to find the energy drink versions tend to last longer in terms of energy than a pre-workout. Largely in part, you end up drinking them a lot slower than you would a pre-workout. Lemonheads, here we go. That is a strong lemon flavor. Oh, that's good. Definitely can see why this is 2 on the list of Google's top 3 Rain flavors. 8-2, solid score, on to the next. And just like that, 3 for 3. 3 days forward, we still don't know who the president is. Crazy, unprecedented times with regards to the voting, voter turnout, all that stuff. Again, hopefully when you're watching this, hey, you're happy with the result and no one's going crazy. But we are on to the third flavor. Listen, this is what's important in the world. Forget the voting, forget the presidency, forget what's going on with the Rona. Third flavor of Rain, we have Razzleberry. This is supposedly the third flavor of Rain in terms of popularity. Let's see how it goes. First, I need to know in the comments below, if you made it this far, what do you use your energy drinks for? And don't just say energy. I get it. You need your energy drinks for your energy. But I'm popping this top because I got a bunch of yard work to do. Some dad chores, got to organize the garage, get it ready for winter time, which is unfortunately right around the corner. Let me know what you usually use your energy drinks for specifically. Is it schoolwork, coding, computer work, work, just dealing with your family? Okay, here we go. It's not your traditional blue raspberry, very much like Rain, coming in probably on the sweeter side that I like, but I know a lot of people tend to like more sweet stuff than I do. It's like a purple berry-ish. It's like almost like a grape berry. Yeah, I like this one. I actually like this one better than the Lemonheads. I like this one better than the Lemonheads, to be honest with you. I don't know why. It just kind of resonates. Go again. Yeah, just a hair above the Lemonheads. 8-9, solid score. I can see why these are like the top of the Reign lineup in terms of taste. Overall, I've been pretty happy with the Reign flavors. I don't think their top 3 is correct. I think this one should probably be second. Let me know which flavors of Reign I definitely need to try out, because I think there's a lot more that didn't make the list that probably should have been at the higher end of the scale. But I've liked their flavors just a little bit on the sweeter side than I typically like to do. Overall, the caffeine kick is really good with these things, as you would imagine, from 300 milligrams. And that's it. Let's just wrap this one up. We got stuff to do. If you came this far in the video, you know the routine. You better give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, check in the comments below. As usual, thank you for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back.